What's up YouTube, Smokey P here, bringing you a redstone tutorial. This is my first tutorial on the channel. Hope you like what I'm doing. It's going to be on a silo that I've come up with for a project we've got going on in the Smooglecraft server, and it's going to be basically a silo system that keeps one chest up the top full, and then this will be your input chest for the silo down underneath. So everyone knows in Minecraft that vertical storage is cheaper than lateral storage, real estate and things, so it's a lot nicer like that. The footprint is fairly small. I think it's 6 by 5, and you can keep it within that footprint. You can make it 5 by 5, I believe. 5 by 5 if you slightly change the minecart stopping system just here. But it is very simple to do, or I think it's very simple to do. So shall we get on with the tutorial? Okay guys, so let's get this going. You want to start with a line of 6 blocks. That doesn't have to be iron, but it has to be a solid block. Now what you want to do is you want to start with the detector rail on this end. Make sure you put your 2 rails down like that first before you destroy this top one, as if you put that one on top, delete it and put your block on top, you would then flatten out the rail. So you need to make sure you have the rail on top as well as the one there. So let's just now put the block on the top like that, and the minecart then won't come skidding off the edge. So you want a few more rails on the end there, probably too many, but we can get rid of that in a second. So you want to put 1 block there, or 1 block there, a comparator that way, a comparator that way, and you need to shift click a hopper into the side. Now that will detect how many items they're in, and eventually tell the minecart to be released with a certain amount of items. So block up there with a redstone torch on the side, then you need a sticky piston on there with a block on its face. Now that is your whole system down here to release the minecart with a certain amount of items in it. Now I had a full amount of items in here, so we'll just do that on there, and now that will only release the minecart hopper when it is full. So if it's not full, this block will stay here and the minecart hopper will not leave the station. So now what you want to do is you need to put a hopper at the top, hopper on the side, and shift click a hopper into the top of that one. Now you can delete that block, and then this is your quick filling system to fill up the minecart hopper really quickly. So what I'm going to do is now just quickly build a chest tower like this, and it is just done in the fashion of hopper on the side of there. So this one will fill this hopper first, and then it will then push items across and down into that one. So you've actually got 10 stacks of items in there, 5 stacks of items in there before it starts shoving things over in there. So it does actually work out quite nicely once it all catches up. But you've just got chest, hopper, chest, hopper, chest, hopper, chest, hopper for as far down as you want to go. I've only done a very short tower there, but in there's still a lot of storage in that very small space. So let me just skip ahead and I'll come back and we'll have a tower just like that. Okay guys, so we've got the storage tower here. The only thing you do need to remember is that your chest needs to stop there. It has to be that side, because this one, that's your input chest and your collection chest is just here. But what I like to do is have that chest as a trap chest and the one on this side as a normal chest. So this will then completely flow in, and this will wait until you close the lid before it starts filtering the items. The other thing you can do, or I like to do, is actually extend these ones out this way, because then you can then have your wall going round your chests, and you can hide the rest of it in the wall. So all you would see is just the items or the chests on the front of it, and not all of the system behind. So I think that ends up being quite a nice look, and you'll see in an upcoming episode of Smooglecraft that I managed to do this system, and it does look quite nice hidden in the wall. So let's just finish that out. Have got some, I've got some glowstone. I also like to just put some glowstone above it, still being able to open the chests, and it still looks quite nice from the front. So that's really all we have to do with that. The input system again is very straightforward, just a chest on the side of that one with a powered rail. Also like to have an extra hopper here, again purely because the minecart hopper actually finishes over the 2 hoppers here, so you get 2 hoppers emptying it as quick as it can. So you always want to, I thought you would like to have the input and the output of these chests emptied and filled as quickly as you could. So extend this wall slightly. So we can put this one on here. Now there's 2 ways of doing this as well. So you can have a redstone torch on the end of here with a block up, and then you can have a repeater on facing that way with another block on its face. So that's quite a shallow version of it. Or you can delete those and put the redstone torch on top, a block on the top of that one, a block there with a dust on the top. So you've got 2 ways of doing it. I prefer to use the long way, the flatter way of doing it here. Don't know why, I just think personally it's a more pleasing to myself. But you have a couple of options there. So that's how you would do that one. Okay guys, so onto the rail part. We go out by another 3 blocks, then we come down 2, deleting that block on the corner. So then we come down 2 again, and then down 2. So you just carry this pattern all the way down, and again, and again, and again, and again, and I think there's one more time, and now we will need to bring it down and around. So there and there. So now we can now put the rest of the rail in, remembering to use your regular rail in the corners, powered rails in the middle sections and the inclines. So let's just go around doing this. Obviously you can replace these middle blocks with redstone blocks. I like to use the levers because you can actually place them to power 2 rather than just the 1 block. So it's just going around here and filling in all of the spaces. There and there and there and there and there. So now we grab our levers. So as you can see, you can actually power 2 blocks from placing it in the one place. Just there, there, one, just there. And your levers work out a lot cheaper than redstone blocks, unless you've got very, very overpowered farms like we have on Smooglecraft, where redstone's actually really cheap. On there. We're going to have to go on the inside of that one, outside of that one, and then we can go there on that one. So we're pretty much done with it, guys. Missed one, so we'll go there with that one, just making sure that all the rail is lit. It is. So that's it really. It's nice and simple, and we'll just fill up this chest here. Obviously, being a trap chest, it's not going to filter the items through until that's empty. So they should start, you'll be able to see them filtering down through here. They're all going down through the system, and it'll actually fill up, should fill up this hopper first because, oh no, sorry, this hopper first, because it will pull down before pushing across. So what we'll do, we'll give it a helping hand. We'll fill up this chest here, this hopper here. We'll fill up this hopper here, and we'll start to fill up this chest here as well, just so it's got a couple of items there to replenish. So we give this one a helping hand as well, just so you can show you the concept working. So now I'll be filling up this chest with those ones being full. So what we'll do now, we can grab a minecart hopper. You can also use a chest minecart, but I do prefer using the hopper minecarts because they unload and load a lot quicker than the chest ones do. So we can pop the minecart hopper on there, and as you can see, it's filling up super quick. Should go all the way to the top. Obviously when it's full, there you go, it's full, so it reads that it's a percentage of how much you fill that up. Goes all the way to the top, unloads, and again unloading 2 items at a time. You can't unload them as quick as you can load them in that method, but it is actually filling it up. So this has already done a stack. Also, for lag purposes, it's also a good idea if you pop a furnace on there, just so it stops the hopper from searching every tick of the game for items to suck up. It will help with a bit of lag on the server. And again, you could put one on there as well. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I hope you like it. Really nice. So the only thing you need to remember is that the one side is your input and one side is your output. This is your output or collection, and this is your depositing side or input. But that's all you really need to know, guys. As I say, hope you like it. You'll give me a thumbs up and a subscribe and a comment. That would be great. Thought I'd bring this to you as I hadn't found anything like it on YouTube, on the internet, anywhere. So yeah, check out Smooglecraft where we use it. Thanks very much, guys. Bye. Oh damn it. No.
I just watched that in confusion.
I couldn't get out of the water because I couldn't walk very fast in the water.